Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing well, and thank you for watching. So I hope everybody had a blessed Sunday. I try uploading my video in the morning, but I just did not have enough storage on my cell phone. So I've been deleting and uploading pictures, videos to my PC. So I have a lot of pictures and videos from my grandbaby. So, I had to download them onto my computer. And I also opened up an email account for her. And I will be sending her, pictures and videos. That way, as she gets older, I can just give her the email and give her the password, and she can look into the pictures and videos that I'll be sending to her, and maybe sending her emails with, just paragraphs, of how I feel about her, and just little messages, so that one day when she gets older, she can look back and look at those emails from her grandma. All right, guys. Well, let me share with you what I did for this week. So for this week, I decided to make rosettes. So I made a bunch of rosettes. I don't know why, but I did. So I die cut a lot of these rosettes, but I don't think I'll be making all of them because I do want to play with other collections as well. So I don't want to spend like a lot of time trying to put these rosettes together. But what I will do is I will put them like in an envelope and keep them there for like next year or so. But I will be putting a few together, like a few more, so I can gift and share some with crafty friends. So I've been using that paper pad from Michael's, which is the one that I've been using all this time for the different projects. That one is a Recollections. So this is what they look like. I used the Tim Holtz die, that oldie die that most of you, I'm sure, you guys know which one I'm talking about. So that's what they look like. So I did them like in different pattern paper. And I did 2 with the reindeers from last week. So that's what they look like. And then I added, I beaded some beads. I wrapped some beads, and I just glued them like under the reindeer. I wanted to add something extra, and I'm like, well, let me just add, some wire and beads. So that's what I did. So there's one. I also added some tulle, from the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to use it up because I hardly use this tulle anymore. It's rare, so I'm going to try to finish. I have like 2 of these, but I am going to, I still have a lot because, oops, I dropped something. I still have a lot because I really don't use it as much. I mean, it's green, so the only time I use this is for Christmas and the fall. But because I don't craft a lot with it, like I'll add it to my projects, but I won't use up a lot. So I'm going to try to use up some of it. And here is this one with some pink beads. So I really like how they turned out with the beads wired. And then for this one, I made 3 more. I decorated 3 more. And for these, I went ahead and used a digital collection that I have. I already had some of these die cuts from maybe like a few years ago. Not sure about the collection. I think it might be Mary Days, if I'm not mistaken. So I had a few already cut out. So I went ahead and used them because I want to use a lot of the things that I have instead of going out and buying. So this is what this one looks like. So this bowl, I already had it. So I just went ahead and used it. And then this is one of the pieces. I did add some stickles just to give it some bling bling, some shine to it. And I added 2 little flowers that, I like using this punch from Hobby Lobby. It's an old one. Not sure if they still carry it. But I like using that one to do these small flowers. And I like using my scraps. I added some gold thread. You guys know I love adding the gold thread as a texture piece. So that's what that one looks like. I did add a present down here, but I guess with the flowers, you know, and the flowers, the bow, and the thread, I kind of cover it, but it is there. But that's what that one looks like. I really like digital collections because you buy them once and then you can just print and cut as many times as you want. You can, you know, gift some in Happy Mail. So that's what I plan on doing this year. I hope I have time. I really need to make time to print and cut because it does, you know, it is a little bit of time consuming, but that's something I really want to do this year. And here's another one. Like I said, I added some stickles and I added these small snowflakes, and then I added a little flat back in the middle of each one. And there's that one. And then here is the third one. Same thing. I added some stickles on the bow and on her hair, and then the wreath had like little circles, colorful circles, so I tried matching the little flat back to each of the little circles. So that's what they look like. I hope you guys like these, and I'm so sorry that I didn't have no more storage on my phone, but I fill it up quick. But I want to get a newer phone that has more memory, so I won't be having that problem. But most likely until I go back to work. I don't want to be spending money on something that I don't need. My husband wants me to go get it. He was like, let's just go and get you a new phone. But no, I told him no. This one still works and there's no need to get a new one. I'll just, you know, make some space on my cell phone. All right, guys. Well, let me know which ones you liked. Did you like the reindeer? Did you like these over here? Do you guys like doing rosettes? I love doing rosettes. I don't know why, but I just do. They're like one of my favorite embellishments, but I don't do them all the time. But I do want to make a stash of rosettes. I do have a few, but I want to make more throughout the year that I can just use. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys had a blessed Sunday. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.